Only hours removed from that Ring of Fire eclipse. Will that bring good fortune to the City of Angels? Or will it be a harbinger of doom? It's a battle of SoCal as the San Diego Mavericks take on the Los Angeles Lykans in the lair. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here along with my partner Anthony Ellison. Anthony, both these teams vying for a few of those final wildcard playoff spots, though San Diego's still technically in that hunt for the West Division if they can pull off a couple more wins and Arizona falters a little bit. But everything on the line with these last few weeks of the season. It's going to be a tough game between both of these squads, no doubt about it. And the thing that LA's got to focus on is Johnny Pickler, one of the top passers in the league. How are they going to stop him?
It's going to be a team effort right here. And like you said earlier, this is a must win. You got to play every single game going forward. Like this is a playoff game. Like this, every game is going to matter. So it's going to be a team effort to be able to get this win. And this is what both teams is looking for right now.
Absolutely right. San Diego coming into here at 5-5. A win would put them into a position for 9th place to get them into the wild card race. LA, if they get the win, they will be in the hunt for the playoff spot and will kick San Diego down into a deep, dark hole that they're going to have a tough time recovering from. San Diego to get the ball here as LA is going to kick it away. Sido Lindy with the ball on the tee, and we are off from the lycanthrope lair. This will be taken just halfway into the end zone, and it will be knelt down immediately for the touchback. San Diego to get their first drive started at the 20-yard line. We'll be seeing Johnny Pickler under center for the first time tonight. So far, first in the league in touchdown passes with 20. He's about 2-to-1 on the touchdown to interception ratio. Puts him pretty well in that category. First and 10 will be a pitch to the right side for Hunter McWaffle. And a nice run up there for the rookie. It's good for a gain of 5.
And that's a great way you want to start out there. You want to establish and run early and often. Trust me, the run game is going to be your best friend, especially when we get later into the game, because that's how you're going to want to tire out your defense. But if you can push that line and get easy yardage.
Going into a heavy split back set for 2nd and 5. Another handoff. This is going up the middle. That's the fullback, Mateo Pravado, who ends up getting 6 on the play and the first down. Moving those chains for San Diego. Let's introduce the rest of the Maverick offense. Johnny Pickler, the quarterback. Hunter McWaffle, Suda Nakai are halfback. Rob Nolan, Mateo Pravado, the fullbacks. Wide receivers, Dave Axis, Eagle Mondavi, B. Robo, Lili Nakai. Tight ends, Benji Madsen and Adam Williams on the line. Jacob Reed at tackle. Runter guard, Grandjam at guard, along with Chris Beck. Anthony Anderson, the center, as that tackle for about no gain on the check down. Keep up 2nd and 10. Nothing doing there, so we'll see how they go for the second play in this set of downs. Offset I, 2 receivers. They will bring a man in motion. Eagle Mondavi going to the left side, set up twins to the left. Get everybody set. Pickler going to throw. Has some time in the pocket. Going to go for that deep ball. Deflected away. Incomplete. Intended for B. Robo and deflected away by Mike Scott. We'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
And right there, you got to be careful. It looks like LA, they were in a nice little zone coverage and you were trying to force the ball there. It's okay to check it down to your running back if you need to.
Going to be an empty backfield. 5 wide receivers and a quarter set for the Lykans. Pickler rolls to his right. Going to throw across the left side and out of the hands of Scott again, and it's incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays for Scott right there, getting the hands on the ball right there. Could have been an interception. You got to be careful. It's hard to do those plays when you roll out to the right and you want to throw it back to the left side, because you got to believe that that backside receiver is going to be open.
That was another intended target for B. Robo. And that's probably going to be the matchup between Robo and Scott, as this will be punted away. Their catch will be called for right at the 27-yard line. A good stand for Los Angeles. Gave up a first down, but then forced the punt. They'll get their offensive side of the ball going now with Sully Richardson at quarterback. So far, Sully's season, averaging about 63% completion, 16-6 in touchdown to interception ratio, top 10 in most, top 5 in most touchdowns, top 10 in fewest interceptions. Richardson going to hand it off. It's Logan Jack up the middle and gets planted down by Freddie Trammell. Ends up going for a gain of 3.
And we go back, we talk about Sully Richardson here, throwing 63% of your passes right there. Like you said, top 10. It's always good to have an efficient quarterback that can get the ball out quickly and on target.
Yeah, Sully Richardson's QBR coming into this game, 102.5. WQBR it could be, with 6th in the league. Richardson going for the check down here and goes right side for Jack. Gets enough for the first down and a few more yards to boot. So he gets out of bounds around the 33-yard line. Let's introduce the rest of the Lykan offense. Sully Richardson, the quarterback. Logan Jack, the running back. Tommy Rahman, the fullback. Bubba Tree, Darcius Iniguez, Elsie Pryor, and Chris Lee are your wide receivers. Jack Flash, Jimmy Foster are the tight ends. On the line, tackles Bob Dunham and Janae Nicole, and guards Vladimir Dunham and Kristen Swifty. So a good gain of 8. Going to bring up 1st and 10. Now from the 39-yard line. Offset eye with 2 receivers. They'll bring the pressure. Let Jack going to run up the middle. And we'll get up to the 46 for a gain of 7.
So what you saw right there for Los Angeles, so they saw the 2 walking safeties up, showing blitz. Great job by the center calling the block alignment to change it to an inside run. And that right there was a great call, and what a way to kick out the blocker so you can have rush up the middle.
Now you're going to have a near 8 in the box for this run. It'll be Jack again, and he's going to be down for a loss of 1. Good awareness there from San Diego's defense to just stack the box and anticipate that run. Now 3rd and 4.
And we're going to see here, we're going to see a chess match. So if you see 8 in the box, you got to audible it and see to check to a pass and vice versa. So this is going to be a back and forth matchup with that.
And you kind of see here 3 receivers versus the nickel as they are going to put Elsie Pryor in motion to the right side. Maybe showing a bit of a blitz here. They will rush 5. Richardson gets it away, and it's incomplete. Iniguez could not get the low ball, and LA will be forced to punt.
So right there, it looks like Richardson recognized that was a cover 2. They send the man in motion, send the person in motion, realize that it wasn't man coverage. There was a little soft spot behind that flat route, just didn't get it to the receiver in time.
So kind of similar drives ending out for both squads. Getting a first down and then stalling out the next set of downs. So this will be a punt away for Los Angeles. Be taken at about the 18-yard line, trying to get a couple of yards on the return. Excuse me, from the 13, it brings up to the 18 for the return by Dave Axis. If you are new to the Simulation Football League, welcome aboard. The SFL is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click the Join the Community button and begin your career, or just to meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It is never too late to get involved. 1st and 10 for the Mavs. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Pickler going to throw in the pocket. Gets it over to Benji Matson down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 12 and a first down.
And I like that right there. They went with the ISO receiver to the right side on a nice little wheel route. It looks like it was more towards a post. The biggest thing was getting your body in front of that defender so you can just shield it off. That was a great catch right there.
So they're actually going to mark it down to the 31 for 13, giving them that little bit of extra yardage. 4 wide receivers for the Mavs here on first down. A little bit of a creeping defense. They'll pitch it out to Hunter McWaffle. Gets around to the left side and manages to get a gain of 9 on the play to set up 2nd down and probably a very long one. Let's introduce the rest of the LA Lykan defense. On the line is Brogan Spearaw, Ace Blackwell, Selwyn Lane, and Gary Marks. Linebackers are Tazzy Blackwell, Garrett Hudson, and Greg Ward. Corners, Mike Scott, Jack Hacksaw, TD Jack. Safeties, Rochelle Colston, Devontae Moore, Ryan Krolster, and Ryan Yosef. So 2nd and a long one for San Diego. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and that's Rob Knoll, the other fullback. He pushes ahead to get the first down and keep the drive moving.
In this San Diego attack, you see a lot of balance in the running. So yes, you got McWaffle as the number one, but then they give it to their fullbacks that averages 4.8 yards and 6.7 yards a carry. That helps out so much.
And always got to give those fullbacks love for sure. Pickler to throw, facing him some pressure, and gets it away in time to Dave Axis, who jumped up to make the catch for a gain of 8. That would seem to be a bit of a quick play there with the defense getting a bit of a pressure there on Pickler. So 2nd down and 2. We go 2 tight ends left. One to the right. It's a heavy package. Handoff up the middle. And it's going to be Noel again who gets down to the 40. And that's another 1st down for San Diego.
And already you're seeing the diversity of the running. Giving it to the fullback on that quick hit is really tough as a defense because you don't know what's happening right there. And it's such a quick handoff. And once again, another 1st down for San Diego.
Slowly encroaching in enemy territory. Pickler rolls left here on 1st down, throws across, gets it to Benji Matson, who gets down to the 23, and a gain of 17 now for San Diego as they're inching closer to scoring range.
Oh, I love that play right there. So they recognized Los Angeles in a man coverage, did a nice little drag route. That's a good way to beat man coverage. It's just a drag route across the field, let your quarterback get some time. Good throw.
Yeah, so far Pickler 4 for 6 in this 1st quarter, 38 yards through the air, and about 34 so far on the ground between all three backs who have gotten the ball. 1st and 10 with Noel in motion in the tight end position. Pickler pitches it out to McWaffle, shakes one, but cannot shake the other as TD Jack there on the reinforcement ends up going for no gain. San Diego trying to get into the end zone here. A win here would give them the top unguaranteed wildcard spot, the guaranteed spot going to Alamo City, who have easily got that at 9-1. Pickler to throw with a quick pass down to B. Robo, who will push his way down to the 10 to get the 1st and goal. Ended up getting a little bit of momentum from Garrett Hudson.
The fact that you stayed in the pocket, realizing that was a blitz coming in your face, what a great hot route right there. A great job. The tight end was able to, the wide receiver right there, getting the catch for the 1st down. But good job staying in the pocket before you got hit at the last second throwing the ball.
Ends up going for 14 yards for Robo's 1st catch of the day, and their 1st and goal just outside the 9. Pickler going to throw on the single step, throws ahead, caught, and into the end zone! Touchdown, San Diego!
Oh, that's such an impressive drive for San Diego right there. Finishing off with the pass right there for David Axis, but just the fact is it was a great balance of running and passing the ball, and that's a great way to start the game.
Yeah, and you saw Axis had to pull that ball in, otherwise it wouldn't have counted as crossing the plane. But he ended up doing a great job pulling it in, getting the score. He's now 6-0, pending the extra point. So they'll bring out Cliff Allen, the former Arizona Scorpion, to kick the extra point. Bit of a high snap, but it is up. And it is through as a 9-play, 83-yard drive, making it now 7-0 San Diego. And you were talking about the balance of plays there. Johnny Pickler 5 for 5 in that drive on passes with the 4 running plays on the ground. It was a very balanced attack. So Allen will kick this away. And it'll be returned about right into the end zone, but they will bring it out. This is Bubba Tree on the return. Pushes the tackler at the 20. Keeps moving down to the 30 and down to the 32-yard line. Great return from Bubba Tree to get LA into great field position.
And if you can always get a boost from your special team, that's going to be fantastic. That's going to get you enough energy right there. Just a nice little simple run up the middle, break a few tackles, and now you're setting up Los Angeles with some good field position to start the drive.
Yeah, they are going to need every bit of field position they can get. Their last one started at the 27, so a little bit of an advantage in this next drive. See if they can produce a bit of a response after the San Diego touchdown. 2 receivers in the I formation for 1st and 10. Richardson pitches out to Jack. He'll go to the right side and gets about to the 35. Where they will go down for a gain of 2. Let's introduce the rest of the San Diego defense. Biff Markham, Bobo Caudell, Rylan Caudell, Cam Frosby are on the line. Linebackers Freddie Trammell, Zach Hordorf, Jeff Gagne, and Al Farouk Aminu. Corners are Tanner Hendricks, Pink Lisa, Tom Craig, Stuart Zamelia. Safeties King Bradshaw, Bob Funk, Danny Carmichael, and Nate Hall. There's another run from Jack that gets maybe about a yard before Holdorf blasts him to the turf. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
And when we talked about this in the pregame, it's going to be about team tackling, getting to the ball, and great pursuit right now, San Diego's in the last 2 plays.
3rd and 7, dime package shown for the Mavs. They're taking on 4 wide receivers. Richardson facing a bit of a rush, gets it out of the pocket, throws it, and gets it completed to Elsie Pryor, and he gets down close to the 50-yard line. 1st down, LA.
And fantastic time in the pocket for Richardson right there. Was able to look off 2 receivers, was able to get it to the target, and it all thanks to that offensive line giving time so you can look through your progressions and get the open receiver.
Ends up going for a gain of 17, crossing into enemy territory for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 for LA at the San Diego 49. I formation, 2 receivers. Richardson, quick step. Tried to go for a shovel, and it's incomplete. And looks like that was intended for Chris Lee. Not sure about that pass option there. That could have easily been taken out by one of the defensive linemen.
That was pretty dangerous.
2nd down and 10. They're going to go 2 receivers with the offset eye. You see Jack Flash on the left side. Richardson, quick step. Going to step back a little bit further. Pressure coming. He'll get it away, and it will be completed. Back to Chris Lee. He'll be down to the 30-yard line on a 20-yard gain.
And that type of pass, and we saw it earlier, that's just having confidence in your receiver right there. Once again, good protection right there up front by the offensive line, but you're throwing a one-person route to the left side right there, trusting that the receiver is going to be open, and that's exactly what Chris Lee did. That's a great pass by Richardson and a great catch by Lee.
Great pass to get it just inside the 30, down to the 29 of San Diego. They are looking to respond with a score of their own. 1st and 10, back to 2 receivers in the offset eye. Richardson going to change the play a little bit. He's going to put Tommy Rahman in motion to the right. Play clock down to 5. They'll snap it. Hand off on the draw to Logan Jack, who will get to the 25. And they'll get about a 5-yard gain before being brought down by Bob Funk.
And what I like right there was they changed the play. So they had a couple of successful pass plays, realizing San Diego is going to be playing in coverage, did a nice little halfback draw, just a delay handoff right there, and got some good yardage out of it.
Now 2nd down and 5. Again, they're going to shift this play. Jimmy Foster going to go in motion. Let's go with 2 tight ends to the left with this offset I formation. Be a handoff. Jack trying to get through some traffic, ends up getting a yard on the play before being brought down by Jeff Gagne. Now 3rd down and 4 going to be coming up probably on the other side of the field as we are approaching the end of the 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books, 3 left to go. LA's threatening, trying to get back to a tie ball game with San Diego leading it 7-0. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. So here we go, quarter number 2 about to get underway here in Los Angeles. Ethan Muslin, Anthony Ellison here on the call for you this evening. After a nice little light show earlier this afternoon. Handoff to Jack here on 3rd down, trying to push for the first, and he can't get it. He's brought down at the 20 again by Jeff Gagne. So bring up 4th down and 1. This is a tough call, but looks like they're going to bring out Sid O'Lindy for the field goal.
Yeah, it's still kind of early. You want to get your points. You wanted that first down right there. Great job by Gagne to stop him right at the line. But just right here, connect on that field goal, get your points.
Going for 15 in a row this season, and Sido Lindy gets it. So it ends up being a 9-play, 47-yard drive to make it a 7-3 ball game here in the early part of the second quarter. For all the league highlights, photo galleries, major and minor league stats and leaderboards, community content, and so much more, check out the league's website at simulationfl.net, presented by Football Shift. Stay up to date and explore our past, present, and future. Lykans to kick this away. San Diego going to get it pretty deep into the end zone, and another kneel down to bring it out to the 20. So that's kind of been what we've been seeing from Sido Lindy. Pretty good on the kickoff, forcing those touchbacks, keeping a very consistent starting position for San Diego's drives. Pickler going to have an empty set for 1st and 10. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. He'll roll right, looking for a receiver. Going the other side of the field, caught by Dave Axis, who gets away from a tackler, trying to get some room to run. He'll get down to the 30 and turns a potential disaster into 11 yards and a first down.
There's a lot of things I was going to say about that play, but it worked out. Those are one of those things where, you put your hands on your face like, oh no, and then they turned it into a first down. And that was a great job staying on, breaking the tackles right there by Dave Axis, but ooh, that could have been bad.
That, like we said, that could have been a very disastrous situation. Probably could have still gotten forward progress down to probably about a 1-yard gain, but turned it into 10 more. McWaffle running out to the right side here for first down, pushing, and will roll out and get the first on an 11-yard run as he's brought down by TD Jack.
Oh, let's give flowers out there to the wide receivers. We had a pulling guard from the left side, just sealing that outside. So he was able to bounce it to the outside right there. But the receivers holding your blocks, when you get receivers who can catch and block, oh, that's a beautiful thing right there. Love the blocking on that pitch.
Yeah, great job there. McWaffle right now 4 for 25 with that 11-yarder being the longest of the day. Pickler looking to throw. Big shot down the middle, and again caught by Robo for his second catch of the day. Gets it into enemy territory inside the 40. Trying to hear all those boos coming out from the lair, but I think it's more stunned silence. Man, what a great pass. So now 1st down and 10. Going to be from the LA 39-yard line. Going to be 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pickler, pressure up the middle, cannot get away. He's brought down by Gary Marks. Loss of 5 on the sack. Oh my goodness, what an incredible job there on the defensive line.
And just finally was able, they've been blitzing all throughout the game right there up the middle, and they finally got through. That's a big time sack, pushing them back to 2nd and 15.
Big sack there for Gary Marks. Sack number 1 for him on the season. Puts him to sack number 41 in his career. Pickler to throw. Right side will get it out to Benji Matson. We'll get it back to the original line and then some. Ends up going for about 7 for 3rd and 8. This would be a great stop for LA if they can hold them here. They're probably just outside field goal range here. 3rd down and 8. 5 receivers for Pickler. They're going to put Robo in motion to the right. So 3 on the right, 2 on the left. Quarter package for LA. We got 7 defensive backs here. Pickler rolls to his left. Has time. Gonna throw it. Complete! Down to the 23-yard line. Catch for Eagle Mondavi. That's his first catch of the day.
So even though they got the sack on the first down, they're able to still stay composed on that drive. Once again, that's just a nice little over route right underneath the hitch right there, and Eagle was able to catch that ball and keep the drive going for San Diego.
So far, the drive with this drive, Pickler now 10 for 12, 113 yards. Excuse me, 111 on the day with that one touchdown. Mondavi now goes in motion to the left. They'll put 3 that side with 1 to the right. They'll fake the handoff. Pickler facing pressure, gets it away, caught and down. No, and it's out of his hands, incomplete. Wow, what great defensive coverage from Tazzy Blackwell, getting the ball out of his hands.
A linebacker playing that deep zone. That was fantastic coverage. She was able to get the hand in at the last moment to knock the ball away and a potential touchdown. Fantastic defensive play.
Because that definitely looked like a touchdown for sure. Pickler on second down, rolls left, gets away to the middle. That one's completed to Matson down to the 5. Got double teamed there by Rochelle Colston and TD Jack. It was going to be first and goal for the Mavs at the 5.
And I love the way how San Diego responds back, rolling out, passing it right there to that tight end. So what they're doing to San Diego, they're realizing that Los Angeles wants to blitz up the middle. So all they're going to do is they're going to move their quarterback out the pocket so they have available time to get the pass down the field.
They're going to be first and goal just outside the 5-yard line. They're probably about 17 feet away. Heavy split back set. Handoff. And it'll be up the middle. And it's touchdown for Rob Knoll, the fullback.
Once again, that's back-to-back complete drives. And what I mean by complete, you run and you pass the ball. So right there, Los Angeles was looking for the pass. It was so much of a hole right there. It was easy to run. Great job by the offensive line. That whole drive, sustaining the blocks, was able to keep the quarterback to throw the ball enough time, and that's a great run to finish off the drive.
Great run there for Rob Noel. Touchdown number 2 for him this season and in his career. So he's been getting himself in the end zone quite frequently here as a Maverick. As the kick is up and good from Cliff Allen. 9 plays, 80 yards. Make it 14-3 with 5:56 to go here in the second quarter. If you are liking the game so far, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLM action and help the channel grow through your support. That's going to be exciting things to hear about as well. The minor leagues coming up real soon. Going to be launching in about a month is when we're going to see those new minor league franchises hit the field. And that's going to be a lot of fun to see some of the up-and-comers coming up in the league. First and 10 for LA at the 20. Richardson facing some pressure. Gets it away, throws to the middle. Big open receiver and caught by Chris Lee down to the 41, a 21-yard gain.
And that's the response you want to do after a successful drive by San Diego. Los Angeles wants to come out, throw the ball, push the ball down the field, make them defend. You don't want to be trading field goals for touchdowns, but you want to be aggressive. And I love they're coming out on the first play of the drive, throwing the football.
Yeah, so far between Richardson and Pickler, there's only the combined 5 incompletions between them. They've been doing very well for themselves so far tonight. Richardson rolls right, going to check down the other way. Oh, and it's broken up, incomplete. Great coverage from Michelle Colston, blasting Logan Jack out of the catch. And probably for the best for LA too, because that would have been a loss of 1 on that play more than likely. So second down and 10, 2 receivers, offset eye set with the tight end to the left. Looks like it's a bit of a nickel package here for San Diego. Check down over to Jack. He'll shake one tackler at the 40, go to the 45 and out of bounds around the 50. Turns it into a first down for LA as they're moving into enemy territory.
It's really hard to try to put a linebacker on a running back, especially when the running back has the motion. Great read, realizing that it was going to be a coverage of that. Check it down, throw it to the running back, was able to outrun the linebacker right there. First down, great. Once again, another great play by Los Angeles to push this ball and keep it going down towards the red zone.
They're now going into San Diego's 47-yard line. So far, Logan Jack equal on both on the ground and in the air. 8 attempts for 21 on the ground, 2 receptions for 23 on the pass. Richardson stepping back to throw. Ball is out! It is fumbled but picked up by LA. So it'll end up being a loss of 7. Great job there from the LA line to fall on it.
Ooh.
See what happened here on this fumble. Pressure came. Oh, yeah. There you go. So Ryland Caldell causing the fumble, but LA falls on it and ends up going for a loss of 7.
LA caught a break right there.
Absolutely. That could have been anybody's ball at that point. 2nd and 17, 3 receivers. Nickel pack for San Diego. Richardson facing 5 on the delayed blitz. Going to throw it out, and it's incomplete. Intended there for Elsie Pryor. Nice breakup on that play for Jeff Gagne.
So right now, this is a key 3rd down right here. I said it earlier, you don't want to trade field goals for touchdowns because then you're going to be chasing. You have to force a lot of things. So this is a big play right here. Let's see what Los Angeles does to try to get to that 1st down.
They got to get to San Diego's 37 or so to move the chains. Richardson facing the blitz. They cover it. Throw incomplete. And again, intended for Pryor. It got broken up by great defensive coverage, so that will force LA to punt.
And all San Diego did right there, they played the sticks. So nothing was going to get past that 1st down marker. So they were going to give every underneath route to Los Angeles, and that's just a great play right there.
Great defensive stand here for the Mavs as they're going to force LA to punt it away. Kick sailing to the right side will be fielded at about the 17. And get a few yards on that return from Dave Access up to the 21-yard line. Good job here from San Diego on both sides of the ball here. LA hasn't been able to make much happen in their past couple of drives. They're holding on to an 11-point lead. 1st and 10 from the 21. Get the 2-and-2. And McWaffle, I believe, in the backfield. They will pitch it to him. He'll run left side. Men at the line of scrimmage, and that's as far as he's going to go. Colston there on the stop. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So right now, LA, you want to stop San Diego. You don't want them to keep on pushing down there. Attack them at the line of scrimmage. It's very important. You know they're going to want to run the ball. Just got to be aware. Just got to be careful.
They're going to go empty backfield here for 2nd and 10. Looking like they're going to go for the pass set. Robo in motion over to the right side. He's going to be pursued by Mike Scott. That's the matchup we were talking about earlier. Pickler rolls to his right. Facing some pressure. Gets it away. Gets a nice catch there to Eagle Mondavi and steps out of bounds at the 41. Moves the chains once again for San Diego.
And the reason why we're seeing such high percentage throwing is the route combination right there. That's a high-low situation. If the low route is available, that's who you're going to throw it to. If that's covered, you're going to throw it to the route that's right behind. So all they did was 2 drag routes within 5 yards of each other, and you just pass it to the one that's available. You get the quarterback to roll out for protection's sake, but that's right there is a great high percentage pass.
Moves it up to the 39 after the completion. Pitch over to the right, and they kind of felt that run, and McWaffle's only going to get down to about 5-yard gain as he was being pursued by Blackwell. Blackwell just burst into the line and was almost right on McWaffle right when he got the pitch.
So we saw her in coverage, and now we're seeing her in the run game right there. It's just all over the field, and that's what you want at an inside linebacker position. And she's just playing it extremely well right now.
Heavy split for 2nd and 5. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, and Noel is met at the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a loss of 1. Nice hold there from San Diego's defense, and that's a tackle for loss by Greg Ward.
Noel ran into a brick wall right there, was not able to get the feet set it, and that's a good stop by LA.
Blair getting a little loud here as you hear the chant for defense. 3rd down and 6. Access in motion over to the to the right side. Scott in pursuit. Pickler gonna hand it off. No, it's a fake. He'll roll out left, facing some pressure, and he's brought down! Sacked on the play by Garrett Hudson, and it's a huge loss for LA. They'll have to punt.
And that was going to be trouble from the start because nobody picked up Garrett Hudson on that. It looks like it was going to be like a spy situation, and nobody blocked him. And that's a big sack for LA, especially going down to the 2-minute warning. You wanted to get a stop and get the ball back before the halftime.
2 minutes to go. LA hoping to get the ball back and make it a one-score game. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. So here we go. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Henry Glenn, the rookie punter, to kick it away. LA going to get the ball here with less than 2 minutes to go. Hoping to get themselves a little bit closer as this is going to be returned at the 25. Ball is out! Picked up by San Diego! Oh my goodness, they were hoping to get the ball back, but Pink Lisa on the recovery!
Oh, you don't want to see that, especially when you just got a great stop on defense, got to secure the ball. Great job punching it out right there and was able to recover for San Diego. Now all the momentum is going back to San Diego with not that much room to go towards the touchdown.
They are going to start out at the Los Angeles 32-yard line. Great opportunity as we're seeing Biff Markham being credited with the fumble. Pickler facing some pressure, deflected and incomplete. TD Jack got his hands on it to knock it away.
And once again, that's Garrett Hudson coming from the backside right there. So what the offensive line for San Diego, they need to recognize that there's somebody coming in scot-free, and you got to shift the protection over. Because if that ball was not going to get thrown, that could have been a fumble for San Diego.
It could have been a bad reversal of fortune for the Mavs if that had happened. 2nd and 10, 2-2. They will put Bravado, the fullback, in motion. He'll go into a tight end position on the right. Pickler rolling right, facing some pressure, gets it away, has it caught by Mondavi at the 14. So that'll be good for a first down.
And once again, like I said, your secure receiver right there. I love the route. Nice little corner route in front of the defensive back, Mondavi right there with another catch. And once again, San Diego is pushing towards the end zone.
Threatening now inside the red zone at the 14 with 1:23 to go here in the first half. Robo goes in motion to the right. They'll set up Twins in that position with the offset eye. Pickler pitches it to McWaffle. Open space on the left side. He'll go down to the 9 for a gain of 5. That'll be the first time out for LA as Rochelle Colston makes the tackle.
And that's a big tackle right there because it looks like everybody was thinking the run play was going to the right, and it looks like it was just a quick pitch to the left side. Great open field tackle to prevent even more yardage.
2nd down and 10. Almost effectively goal to go. Is Robo now going to go in motion to the left. Will be pursued by Rochelle. Snap for Pickler, facing the blitz, throws it out, complete. Benji Matson gets into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego!
And once again, you saw the pressure coming for Los Angeles. The offensive line was able to pick it up to have enough time for that pass, for the touchdown right there. That's great blocking, and what a way to capitalize from the turnover on the punt return.
Yeah, that fumbled punt return ends up resulting in 7 points for San Diego as the kick for Allen is up and through. To make it 21-3 with 1:05 left in the ball game. You see there 9 plays, 45 yards on that drive, and you can see some dejection there on the LA sideline. But they have another half of football coming up. They have an opportunity to get some points here, maybe make it back to about a 2-score game. So every bit of possible to get back into the positive train. Kick is away. That'll be deep into the end zone. Knelt down for the touchback. So they'll have 1:04 left. They've got all 3 timeouts left. Plenty of time to make something going here. We'll start off with Richardson and Jack in the backfield. Richardson under center with an offset eye. 2 receivers. Look at this. Nearly 8 in the box for San Diego. They'll shift around. It'll be a handoff. Logan Jack shakes a tackle but gets wrapped up there by Bob Funk. Will go down for a gain of 5. And I think LA just might be content with running the clock here and just going into the half.
Yeah, they got to go in there. They have to make some adjustments. They're not out of the game, but they do need to figure out what they need to do on offense to get some more points there and to stop San Diego's offense, which has been very proficient.
It has been a very efficient offense here. Handoff for Jack, left side, gets the first down to the 33. That'll be good for a first down. The play clock larger than the game clock, so they might be content to just let this run down. They'll set up. And twins to the left, and they will snap it. Facing a blitz. Richardson gets away, throws the deep ball, completed! And that'll be down for a first down to LZ Pryor, and I think they're just going to let this one go. What a great pass here. You see Pryor with the step, gets ahead of the defender. Great one-handed grab.
I love that. Big fan of the one-handed catch right there. A nice way to end the half, some good momentum. And, you just got to talk it out and see how it is going into the third quarter.
Yeah, that'll bring us to the end of the first half. So far, San Diego holding on to a pretty comfortable lead. They lead the Lykans 21-3 as we go into the halftime break. Looking at the stats here, it's kind of been a bit of a 2-1 favor for San Diego. 218 total yards compared to 120 for LA. Granted, that fumble near the end of this first half did not help matters. And
just a very efficient in the passing game. It's the balance on San Diego that's been really good, just catching LA off guard with the running, got the fullback involved early in the game, and then you took advantage of that punt return fumble and score. And that's the difference right now. And what LA needs to do is just go back out. You got to start by just taking it one drive at the time to stay in this game.
Yeah, see your player of the half, Johnny Pickler. He's been doing very well for himself. A 144 QBR, only 4 incompletions with 2 touchdowns. He's been very efficient through the air, and it's kind of been really good because he's been spreading the ball out to all the receivers, and the ground game's been doing well. They've been handing it off to not just McWaffle, but to Bravado and Noel. Noel's got himself a touchdown. So it's great overarching offense so far by San Diego, and it's going to be tough for LA to try to put the brakes on it. The Lykans, to get the ball to start the second half, they will kneel it down and bring it in for a touchback. Let's head over to SFL headquarters. We got an update from DC. Cameron.
Thank you, Ethan. Big game in the nation's capital today. 8-2 Florida, 5-4 DC, and a fumble in that one as well. Britton with the forced fumble. O'Rourke picks it up. Cochran ushers him out of bounds. DC turns it into a field goal. 10-10 in the second quarter. Back to you in LA.
Thank you, Cam. That's another one with massive playoff implications because DC is currently in the wild card race as well. Logan Jack running that one to the right side for a gain of 3.
And like we said, every game is going to be important right there, so you got to just treat it like this is a playoff game, and then you just got to come with that intensity.
Yeah, we're coming up to the last few weeks of the season. It's going to be very crucial for all these upcoming matchups. Wow, what a great pass into coverage, and it is completed to Jimmy Foster, the tight end, getting his first grab of the day for the first.
And yeah, and that's a good route right there. Nice little corner route, breaking it to the outside right there, and just keeping in front of the safety that was coming in and holding on to the ball. That's the catch that you want to see coming out of the halftime for LA.
Good pass there to Foster for a gain of 16. Makes it 1st and 10 at the 39. Bit of a shift here as Richardson snaps the ball, facing some pressure. Can't get away from it. Can't get out of the pocket in time as Bobo Caldell gets the sack for a loss of 4.
And that's a cover sack right there, but great job by Bobo right there to stay with the play, breaking the tackles, and then getting to the quarterback right there. But good job by the defense for the coverage right there. So there was just nothing open at that time.
They'll push them back to their own 35, 2nd and long. Facing a 4-man rush against 5 receivers. Richardson with time, gets it away. Caught by Chris Lee, who has been Mr. Dependent for this LA squad as they now enter San Diego territory.
Love the body adjustment on the catch right there. Was thrown a little bit behind the defender. Thought it was going to be an interception, but what a way to stay concentrated to be able to catch the ball. 1st down, LA.
That puts them down to the San Diego 45. Following that tremendous gain, ends up going now for a gain of 20. Twins over to the left side in the eye. Richardson facing the blitz, gets it away. And ends up turning it into a gain of 6 with Jack Flash making catch number 1 for himself today.
And now you're seeing why Richardson was such high accuracy and high QBR rating. Blitz was coming. Look at the hot read. Nice little quick slant. Get it out quickly. Nice little gain.
Yeah, good for a gain of 6. They're inside the 39 now of San Diego. 2nd and 4. Offset I formation. Handoff. Jack going left. And gets planted down by Jeff Gagne. Ends up going for no gain. That'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up.
A great job by Jeff Gagne staying home and just breaking down and just letting the running back come to him.
So they'll stack the I for 3rd and 4. 2 receivers, one apiece on each side. You see the tight end set up on the right position as well. Got to get to the 29 to move the sticks. They'll put Jack Flash in motion over to the left side. No movement from the defense, so they're not adjusting. They don't need to. Richardson rolling to his right. Throws it. Oh, gets around the coverage and caught by Chris Lee for the 1st down at the 24.
And right there, 4th catch of the day for Chris Lee. And the confidence is building in Richardson right there. That's a good window throw right there. Right behind the defender, but in front of the other one. And great catch by Lee. Another 1st down.
Another 1st here for LA. They've been doing very well. This is their 2nd 1st down of the quarter. They had 6 in the 1st half. That is Pryor in motion over to the left side. They'll set up for Twins. Richardson, hands off. Jack trying to push the gap into the middle. Can't get anywhere. Ends up going for no gain with the tackle from Gagne. They are so close. They've got to get some points to try to close this gap. 3 receivers versus the nickel pack for 2nd and 10. And they will adjust. Pryor goes in motion to the left side. And that is a pursuit from Bob Funk. Richardson on the draw will hand it off. And again, Gagne with the tackle on Jack. Ends up going for a loss of 1 this time. Now 3rd and long coming up.
What a way to, once again, Gagne staying home on the play. Saw it was a delay handoff. Didn't get fooled off of it. It was able to get in there and make a tackle. And that's a big tackle right there. A big 3rd down coming up for Los Angeles.
They got to reach over to about the 16 to move the sticks here. Richardson with 4 wide, facing the pressure, gets it away. Oh, and it's caught by Elsie Pryor in double coverage. 1st and goal to go for Los Angeles. That is your Retroid Nice Hands catch of the game. Get a Retroid in your hands and play the only video game with your player in it. SFL 4K 23 on the Retroid handheld.
That's just a thing of beauty right there. The fact that you had so much confidence in Pryor to throw that dot between 3 defenders and Pryor just saying, you know what, I'm going to just bring it down with me. Big catch on 3rd down right there.
Sets up 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Richardson hands off to Jack. He gets around a little bit of traffic and gets back to the line of scrimmage, where he is brought down for no gain. Good tackle there from Danny Carmichael. Going to mark him down at, looks like he's down at the 5. Now 2nd down and goal. Look at this setup. 3 tight ends. They got the heavy eye package here. There will be a handoff. Jack trying to push the load. Can't go anywhere. It's a loss of 1. Now 3rd down and goal. You got to figure LA's got to go in the air for this one.
Yeah, and San Diego has been doing a great job all day containing the run. Only 34 yards and 16 carries for Jack. So that's 2.1 yards a carry. So they're just saying, we want you to pass the ball.
And they are set up in a pass formation, 3 and 2 with an empty backfield. Looks like it's a dime package for San Diego. They're going to bring the blitz. They cover it. Richardson throws out. Caught and into the end zone. Touchdown, LA!
Yeah, and that's how you respond coming out of the halftime right there. That was just a solid drive. I love the footwork in the pocket by Richardson. Stepping up when you felt the pressure on the left side, moving over just a little bit, throwing it once again into a tight window. And once again, LA is not giving up here. We have ourselves a ball game.
What a fantastic catch. Just barely got it into the end zone as he brought it down. Caps off a 13-play, 80-yard drive for the score. Sid Olendi with the extra point, up and through. And we are back to a 2-score ball game. It is 21-10 with 4:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. End your day of football with the SFL tomorrow night on tap. A must-win tussle in the Central between Sioux Falls and Tulsa. And Arizona tries to stay hot against division rival Denver. It's never too early to check out next week's games. Head on over to simulationfl.net to plan your next football weekend. And that's going to be a really good one for Arizona. They are trying to stay ahead of San Diego. They got to win 2 to win the West Division. Otherwise, San Diego will have a chance to take the division from the Scorpions. It will be 1st and 10. San Diego from their own 20. 3 receivers right. They're going to hand off to McWaffle, who are going to get a couple of good blocks, and ends up rolling out for a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
So coming back on offense for San Diego, what you might want to do more is run the football. So that's going to kill the clock right there, and it's going to slow down the momentum that LA had off of the great drive they did. So what you want to do is you want to run the ball. That's a great start right there, good blocking, but just slow the tempo down just a little bit.
Yeah, just need to get it, just slow it down a little bit. You got a 2-score lead, and that last drive going for nearly 6 minutes. That was, a real good draw of time there from LA as Blackwell makes the tackle for loss. You kind of figure LA's trying to hold on to the ball as much as they can.
Yeah, and they're trying to force a turnover if they can.
They're 2nd down and 8. Pickler to throw against the blitz. Gets it around. Caught there from Eagle Mondavi to get it inside enemy territory for the 1st.
And that came off of 2 successful runs the drive before. Nice post route. Turned the defender around just enough to get the hands on it for a 1st down.
Yeah, Mondavi so far today, the top receiver for Johnny. 71 of Pickler's 196 yards. This gives him easily nearly 35% of all the offensive production through the air. 1st and 10 for Pickler. He'll hand it off. McWaffle running up the middle. Gets on his feet for a 1st down to the 32. Another big push there for Hunter as he gets a 1st for 14.
And that is what we call just a nice little power to the left side between the left tackle and the left guard. The assignment is really easy. Left tackle kicking out the defensive end. The guard is going to the 2nd level, and that's just a nice big hole that you saw from McWaffle.
You see so far 10 of 58 on the day. Hasn't been loud much, but he's been very productive. 1st and 10 from the 32. Three receivers left, one to the right. Bickler pitches to McWaffle, caught behind the line of scrimmage and down for a loss of 3. Tazzy Blackwell on the reinforcement there for the tackle for loss.
And great job by Blackwell and the Los Angeles defense, recognizing they're going to run the ball again, to send a few more players to stop that run.
Pushes them back to the 35. They'll go empty set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. But they will bring Matson in motion to the right side. Taking on a dime package for Los Angeles. Bickler rolls left. Gets some time in the pocket, throws it out. Oh, out of the hands of Dave Axis and incomplete.
Oh, gotta catch that right there. That would have been really, that would have hurt, because that would have been a first down right there. Now you're looking at a 3rd and 13. Let's see if LA can come up with a stop.
It's a pretty long 13 as well. Got to get down to the 22-yard line to move the chains. Again, going 5 wide. Pickler this time rolling right, faces some pressure, gets it away. Caught, and just enough for the first down as Mondavi down to the 21. Wow, what a clutch pass there on 3rd down for Johnny.
And you've been seeing this all day. Big clutch catches right there. What a way to throw that ball when the receiver wasn't open at the time, but threw the receiver open for a big first down, and the drive continues for San Diego. This is the way you want to respond after LA had a nice long drive.
Ends up going down for 14 as they're down to the 20, just outside the red zone. Pickler with the quick pass. Completed, and just enough for the first down again. No, they're going to say he's short. Caught there from Matson. Thought maybe he got that 11 yards, but they're going to say he got 9.5.
Yeah, just a little short. LA needs to stop this drive going on.
2nd and inches. They're going to go with the heavy split back set. Pickler hands it off up the middle for Noel, and he will push his way down to the 5 for 1st and goal. Good run of 6 there for Noel.
And great push by the offensive line right there. Another first down. It's just tiring out this defense.
1st and goal to go. They're right at the 4-yard line. 12 feet away. Matson in motion to the right side. They're going to keep that heavy split back set. They're stacking that box here in the goal line stand. Run by Noel will only go for about 1. They'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Boy, San Diego would love to get into the end zone here, make it an 18-point game, guarantee it to be a 3-score difference. Hand off this time, and Noel is brought down quickly. Down to the 5. It's a loss of 2 to bring up 3rd and goal to go on the other side of the break. Time for some 4s, 12s, 68s, and 86s in the chat, folks. We got 1 quarter of football left. San Diego hoping to make it a 3-score lead. They lead it 21-10. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Let's read us our rights.
The Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
So here we go. Final frame about to get underway here in Los Angeles. Ethan Muslin, Anthony Allison here on the call tonight. Got to give big ups to Frank Gooden and Declan O'Rourke and the stats truck. You guys have been doing a fantastic job. 3rd and goal. Pickler looking for the throw. Gets away from pressure. No, he cannot. Sticks away in top, and it's caught incomplete. Boy, Johnny Pickler said, I'm a statue. Can't get me down, but still threw it out and out of bounds.
And I thought that was a touchdown right there. Let's see if there's 2 feet in. I don't know. That might be a challenge. I think they got that left foot dragging right when he caught the ball.
That right foot, though, I think that right foot was just out of bounds. It looked out of bounds on that one, so I don't think they're going to challenge it. They're going to go for the field goal.
Yeah, so it looks like from the booth right there, the offensive coordinator probably saw that the right foot was out of bounds. So good call right there. Get your points.
Allen will kick it up. It is through. That's going to make it 24-10 with 9:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Look at that 13-play drive from San Diego. If I'm looking at that correctly, yeah, there were 2 drives that entire third quarter. And, I mean, if you want to be technical, only one completed in the third quarter. That was LA's, and San Diego's ended up finishing the third and starting the fourth.
And that's the type of drive. I know it was only 3 points for San Diego, but you killed a lot of clock. You made sure that the LA offense stayed on the bench and was cooling down.
And a good kickoff return there from Tree to bring it up to the 28-yard line. Now available free to download. You can play the SFL video game on the go on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com, search SFL, and download our mod at simulationfl.net/4K23 Retroid, the official console of the SFL. So after Bubba Tree with the return on the 28-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for LA. Richardson hands off to Jack, and oh, he is just planted down. Almost a spine on the pine from Jeff Gagne, and I think that might have been a bad thing. Well, there is an injury, but it is on San Diego, actually. Stuart Zamilia is the one who was hurt.
Well, just hope everything's okay right there. That was a
he is walking it off, so hopefully he'll be able to get back into the game, especially at this crucial point here in the fourth. It'll be 2nd down and 9 on the 1-yard gain. Back to the I formation with 2 receivers. And they got Jack Flash in the tight end spot on the right. Richardson against the blitz. Gets it away. Incomplete. Looks like that was intended for Jack, who got caught up in some blockage. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, that might have been tipped at the from the defensive end right there. So that they came balling down from the left side right there. Just got to be careful.
Now it'll be 3rd down and 9. Dime package for San Diego. 2 and 2 for the Lykans. Richardson steps back, gets away from the pocket, throws the deep ball down the middle, incomplete, intended for LC Pryor, who got wrapped up right as soon as he was able to try to hold on to that ball, so it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and that's a nice stop by Bob Funk right there from the safety position of sawing that could have been a 1st down and just knocking the ball loose.
You see Richardson's numbers there, 12 for 19, 176 on the day. Still a good QBR rating of 110. It's been a pretty clean sheet, except for those 7 incompletions. As the punt is away, it'll be returned at about the 29. Axis going to stay on his feet, get down to about the 37 for an 8-yard return. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. San Diego holding on to a 14-point lead here with 9:13 to go. They're starting out in a pass set here, 2 and 2, with McWaffle in the backfield against the nickel package. Pickler pitches it out. McWaffle wrapped up behind the line, still moving, evades the tacklers, gets the 1st down to the 50, down to the 45, to the 42 of LA. Turned a potential loss into a huge gain.
And it looks like it was a missed tackle opportunity by, it looks like that was Blackwell.
Blackwell.
Yeah, and she's been having a great game, but I do like the call because the 4 wide receiver set, LA thinking that it's going to be a pass, and they just did a good run play right there, and great job blocking. It's just that tackle has to happen right there. Good try.
Ends up going for a gain of 21, now at the 44-yard line. Pickler On the draw, McWaffle up the middle, pushing, down for a gain of 9. He ends up down to the 35-yard line.
So once again, this play design I really do enjoy. So they're in a passing formation. Looks like they're going to pass the ball, and they did a delay handoff. And you saw the linebackers were always already going back to pass, and they just handed off right there for a good run.
Second down and 1 to go. They'll go to the heavy split backs. Handoff up the middle for Noel. Brought down for a loss of 1. Big tackle from Ryan Yosef, and now 3rd and short coming up.
And right now, LA, I'm looking to bring pressure. I would not be surprised if you're blitzing from the outside right there, because you need to get a stop here.
Again, going into the heavy set, 3rd and 2. Hand off to Noel again. Will he make it through? No, he will not. No, they say he did. He looked short to me, but they're going to give him first down yardage. This might be one where you see a challenge.
Oh, I didn't think that they...
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I was expecting that. So Michelle Colston throwing the flag, challenging the spot of the ball. So we will take a retroactive look at that play, presented to you by Retroid. Get your SFL console at goretroid.com.
So what we're
look at this.
Yeah, we're looking at the forward progress before getting pushed back. All you need is just the nose of the football to break that first down marker. But it's all about the forward progress and where to get it. It looks like he might have gotten it.
Let's hear the call. So they will respot the ball. And it is 4th and inches. It will be 4th down and short to go. Good challenge there from Los Angeles as they stop the drive.
Fantastic challenge right there. Now let's see what San Diego does in this situation.
They've got the offense on the field. They're going for it. And you hear the layers starting to get loud.
Fullback dive.
It might be that same set. They will do it. Handoff. Noel will get it. First down, San Diego. They'll keep the drive going now with 7.5 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, that's their money play so far this game right here. Just handing it to the fullback, Noel, getting the first down, and that keeps the clock running.
Keeps it running and keeps them in control of the football. 3 wide to the left here for first down. Handoff McWaffle. Brought down from behind. It's a loss of 1 on the play. Nice job there from the LA defense. Sussing that out and getting them down real quick. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 7 minutes to go. Almost going into a quarter set here. There's a pitch to McWaffle. Evades the tackle from Blackwell, but gets reinforced. It's another loss of 2, as this one's brought down by TD Jack.
And it started by Blackwell just reading what the play was going to be and just shooting the gap right there. She came up a little bit short on the tackle, but once again, following it up right there. That's a big stop.
Dime package here for LA as Pickler's going to roll to his right. 3rd down for the throw. Gets it to B. Robo to the 20. First down on the 15-yard gain to B. Robo.
Oh, that hurts right there. It's one of those throwing backside right there, a backside slant route, and B. Robo just got in front of the defenders right there. And that's a big first down for San Diego.
Yeah, with a 2-score lead, they've got to get something going here to make this a bit of an insurmountable deficit for LA. They're going to pitch it to McWaffle right side, and he will get brought down by Blackwell for a gain of 3. San Diego holding on to this ball pretty tightly. Started this drive with 9:13 to go, and we're already about 3.5 minutes in. Going to be the 10th play of the drive. Split backs, receiver to the left. And they will put Bravado in that position as well in the second slot. Pickler to throw against the blitz. Quick pass, gets it away up the middle, and it's caught by Matson down at the 2. First and goal to go for San Diego.
And what a way to hold on the ball right there, Matson. Great job protecting the quarterback there. Saw the blitz coming from the outside edge, and that's tough. That's a great window throw and a good first down.
And you see the stats for Pickler, 19 of 25. Even with the 2 sacks, he's got 2 touchdowns. Looking at a QBR of 133.9. Handoff McWaffle, met at the line of scrimmage by a slew of Lykans. Ends up going down for no gain.
And what a way to shoot the gap right there, just preventing the touchdown. It looks like LA needs to do that 2 more times. Be careful. I think that fullback dive is coming.
It might be, let's set it up. McWaffle, though, is going to go in motion over to the left. Adding a bit of an option here. Pickler hands off to Noel. Tried to dive and he's short. Blackwell just laid into him. And it's 3rd and goal to go.
Oh, what a collision at the line of scrimmage. Noel was trying to get for that touchdown. They both dove at the same time. Great job by Blackwell. 10th tackle of the game. What a way to stop.
3rd and a postcard to go for 6 points. Heavy split back set. Handoff, Noel dives into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Rob Noel's 2nd touchdown of the game.
And you know what? The coach right there understand the line wanted that play. They were short the play before. Offensive line said run the same exact play. We got you. We believe. And that's what they did. Great push off the line. They pushed the defensive line back into the end zone, and that was just easy for Noel to get that touchdown. But yeah, that was just a great push by the offensive line. And what a way to respond, San Diego.
Drive goes 13 plays, 62 yards. This is the 3rd consecutive scoring drive that's ended with 13 plays. As the extra point for Allen is up and through. It's going to make it 31-10 San Diego with about 4 minutes and change to go here in the 4th quarter. Look at that, 13 plays on the last 3 scoring drives. The San Diego touchdown we just saw, the San Diego field goal, and then the LA touchdown to start the 2nd half. All of them have had 13 play drives. This will be kicked deep into the end zone, and that'll be good for a touchback. Let's head back to DC with another SFL update.
Thank you, Ethan. Declan O'Rourke is balling. He had a fumble recovery earlier in this game. Ron Cochran gets hit, and look who it is! Declan O'Rourke in the middle of the field with the interception, but Florida's defense stands tall, forces a Shabazz Synergy fumble. Wild game, 17-13, still in the 3rd. DC on top by 4. We'll see you over there after your conclusion in Los Angeles.
Thank you very much, Cam. Hearing a lot of good things about that Declan O'Rourke guy. He's a better door than he is window on that defense for sure. Richardson going to throw, and it will be completed for about a gain of 3. That was Jack Flash making the catch, and they're going to go no huddle here. Can't blame him here, down by 21. Richardson throws out again. This was back to Flash. Good for another 3 yards as they reset. Richardson on 3rd down. Gets it to Flash again. Gets enough for the first down. They get down to the 32. They'll reset the first down now. About 3:42 to go. Richardson faces the blitz. Gets it to Flash again. And he'll get his way out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at the very least for a gain of 3.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be going no huddle going forward. Just need to get something here. Just keep on fighting, LA.
Yeah, down 21. They can get back to a 2-score deficit if they can score quickly. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. This might not be too bad of a set if they find a good route. Pryor goes in motion over to the left side. They'll set it up in 2 and 2. Richardson on the step back, getting a lot of pressure around, and he's brought down. It's a sack by Cam Frosby. Ends up being a loss of 4, excuse me. And Richardson throwing on 3rd down, out of the hands of the receiver and incomplete. That one was intended for Iniguez, who hasn't gotten much today. Ends up being 4th and 11.
Yeah, and it looks like they got to go for it right here. Great job by San Diego getting pressure on Richardson.
They'll go for it here. 4th down and 11. Got to get to the 43 to move the sticks. It's a dime package for San Diego. They're rush 5. They're going to check it down, and it's down to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. And that will be a turnover on downs. San Diego to get the ball in enemy territory. San Diego's been doing pretty well, both offensively and defensively, even without any major turnovers. Except for the one on special teams, there's been no interceptions, no fumbles on either side's offense.
Just very solid discipline on defense right there. Just all over LA.
Yeah, it's just been that one mistake that happened on special teams, and that's kind of been the undoing here. Is the handoff for Noel. He's going to go left side, keeps pushing his way down to the 25. Ends up going for a gain of 8. So great job here from San Diego, doing a great job on the ground and in the air. Let's take another couple look at that block. San Diego so far 128 rushing yards on the day. Compare that to LA, who had 18 rushing yards in the first quarter and then had 10 the rest of the game. They've only had 28 on the ground so far today.
And that's just the dedication from the defense to say, hey, after that drive, we need to shut that down, make them one-dimensional, and then that's just really easy. You could bring your defensive ends can just go shoot straight up, and then the cornerbacks are ready for the pass.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 for San Diego. Play clock down to 5. They're going to try to milk this for all it's worth. Handoff for Pickler. He's going to take it himself and slides in, but the ball is out! Ball is out and picked up by Hunter McWaffle. Whoa, that was a close call for San Diego. They nearly lost one of their own.
Okay, look, I know you're feeling really good, but you cannot have your quarterback be in danger right there. That was a fumble. I think the game might be a little bit out of the hands, but you gotta be careful. Gotta protect the ball, because once again, anything can happen here in the SFL.
That is true. We've seen a lot of crazy comebacks happen in this league, and we know the crazier things can and will happen. That's the way this game is. The way this league is. 1st and 10 from the 21. Let's see if they snap it before the warning. They will not. So it'll be 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. San Diego leads it by 21. They are hoping to get to the 9th spot in the wild card race and get themselves closer to a West Division title. They can do that in the next 2 minutes. We go. 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. San Diego with a comfortable 21-point lead. They'll check it down to McWaffle. Shakes his tackle and keeps moving down. Ends up going for a gain of 9. And that'll be LA's first time out.
Yeah, and McWaffle was not going down on that play right there. LA just needs to wrap up. You can start seeing more timeouts being called right now.
Yeah, LA going to try to preserve as much clock as they can, try to get themselves down the field. Heavy split back set. This has been one of the favorites for San Diego tonight. Handoff for Noel, and he'll push it down to the 2-yard line. Big gain to close it out. And there'll be another timeout for LA.
And all game, what we'll be seeing is that just a quick hit fullback dive right there. And it's right between the center and the left guard. Every single time right there is just point of contact blocking, just moving the defense and just finding holes all day.
And just outside the 2-yard line, 1st and goal to go. Noel diving in for its 3rd touchdown of the day.
And what we are seeing from San Diego is just pure dominance on the offensive line right here. I absolutely love it. It's just the center picks up the nose tackle, left guard picks up the tackle to the left side, and it's just kicking them out. And it's just a walk through run right there for the fullback. Number 3 for the day.
Number 3 for the day, number 4 for his career. So Rob Noel having a career day in touchdowns as the kick is up and through for Cliff Allen. 5 plays, 33 yards after the turnover on downs. Now makes it a 28-point lead with the Mavs up 38-10 with 1:46 to go. Another week in the SFL wraps up with This Week in the SFL, rewinding the tape on what's been an electrifying Week 12. Plus, Baltimore hosts Atlanta in a battle of the top 2 teams from last regular season. Can the Swarm stop the Vultures' streak? And we'll find out at 8:15 p.m. Eastern here on SFL YouTube with This Week in the SFL, starting an hour beforehand, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And that'll be over on Monday. So LA to get the ball here at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 to go. They will shift things around here, putting Flash in motion over to the left. Play clock down to 4. Richardson will snap. Faces a little pressure up the middle. Can't get it to Flash, who stays on his feet. Did not get touched. But ends up going down for no gain. And that'll be the final timeout for Los Angeles. Should LA score here, even with a touchdown, this would still be the highest margin of victory in any matchup between San Diego and LA, the highest being their first ever matchup back in season 16 when the Lykans beat the Mavs by 14. Now 2nd down and 10. We put Bubba Tree in motion. Pass that direction is deflected and incomplete. We bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Lykans, and they got to hope to get something going here to at least make this a little more commendable on the effort side.
You want to like end on something positive so you can just head towards the next game with some type of momentum.
Yeah, with the loss, they're going to go down to 4 and 6. Richardson going to go for the throw here, right side, overthrows the target. It'll be incomplete for 4th and 10. But if LA falls to 4 and 6, they will join Houston and Motor City in that same record. And I believe they're not going to have much in terms of their strength of victory. I think they would have a 395 strength of victory. Not sure about Houston and Motor City, but it's a fake. They're going to try to throw it, and it's incomplete. I mean, you might as well try for it. Might as well have a little fun while you're at it. But It'll be a turnover on down. San Diego will take over, and they can just kneel this out.
I mean, even San Diego's special team was ready for everything, and they just had everything covered right there. LA had to try something. You want to see if you can catch them off guard, but San Diego has been ready the whole entire game.
Yeah, they really have. So just double checking the loss records here. So with LA moving to 4 and 6, they will be ahead of Motor City. But behind Houston, so they will be down to 18th in the playoff race. So they are going to be very far behind in the hunt, in that hunt for the wild card spots. Meanwhile, San Diego with the win will go to 6 and 5. That will vault them to number 9, bringing Las Vegas down to the 12th position. More importantly, they are going to be about a game back from Arizona, who have 3 games coming up, while San Diego's going to have a week off on week 13. Then they will face not Queen City. I'm looking at the wrong thing. They're going to face Denver in week 14. So it's going to be a tough battle for that West Division title between San Diego and Arizona. Arizona would have to win 2 out of their next 3 games to clinch the West Division title, while San Diego's got to win out and hope that Arizona loses 2 out of 3, loses 1 out of 3, because that would mean that San Diego would win on the head-to-head against Arizona. So Arizona's got their work cut out for them. 3 to guarantee a division title, 2 and a San Diego loss against Denver, and they'll still have the division as well. Final kneel down of the game. There we go. And that will be all she wrote there. San Diego coming away with a big win. They needed it to stay in the division race and in the wild card race. They defeat the LA Lykans 38-10. What a great finish there for San Diego. They go to 6-5. Boy, look at that. 17 unanswered points in the fourth quarter from San Diego. It was all Mavericks from that point on.
Yeah, it was just a complete offense it was just a complete game for San Diego right there. Running the ball, controlling the line of scrimmage, getting those big first downs. I feel like every one of their drives were like 8, 9, 10, 11 play drives that just hurt any type of momentum for Los Angeles right there. And just shout out to the fullback Noel getting 3 touchdowns today. Really big when they need it.
Absolutely, yeah. The 2 fewest drives they had for San Diego was 4 plays and 5, and that was when they were dealing with very positive field position in the LA territory. Player of the game's got to go to Johnny Pickler. 20 for 26, 260 yards and 2 touchdowns, a 133.5 QBR. He did a fantastic performance through the air. That is going to do it for us here in Los Angeles. Once again, final score, Mavericks win over the Lykans 38-10. Stay tuned here on the SFL YouTube. Florida is ahead of DC 20-10 with minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You want to head over there and check that one out. But for us here in the studio in LA, for my statisticians Frank Gooden and Declan O'Rourke, my partner Anthony Ellison, and Commissioner Cameron Irvine, my name is Ethan Muslin. Can't wait for more SFL action coming up tomorrow. We'll see you then.